Hey, you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the bunker today. Hope you are enjoying the current road trip I am on. Quite a long and arduous road trip. I had two family reunions mixed in with traveling. So I actually was on the road for 3.5 weeks, filming a lot of, but I was filming a lot during the time in between the family reunions. Filmed a lot of more rural areas, but I found some really interesting stuff, and I really hope you guys continue to enjoy that. Please feel free to give me feedback on what you like, what you don't like, where you want me to go next. Always looking for new ideas on where to travel next. So, haunt season coming up. Sooner than you think. Some people are still saying it's a little early, but I think everyone, as a collective country, we're geared up for haunt season. At least us that greatly enjoy the Halloween season. So I wanted to make an announcement that I will be releasing another enamel pin in the Etsy shop. If you want to take a look, it is a Dark Ride Carpetbagger pin to celebrate the upcoming haunt season, as well as some of the amazing dark rides that I'm checking out this summer. If you're interested in collecting an enamel pin, there is now a total of 4 different designs. All 4 are available currently in the Etsy shop. That's in the description of any video. If you want to check that out, as well as if you're interested in getting postcards, the Patreon is in the description of every video as well. Now, one thing I kind of left out of my videos while I was traveling, because I was trying not to film. It was during family events, but I was visiting family out of state in a city environment, and while I was parked in a public parking garage, someone had gone through my car. Now, fortunately, I had most of my equipment in my hotel room, but I must have forgotten to lock the car door. So let that be a warning, everyone. Remember to lock your car doors when you're in unfamiliar areas. Even if you are familiar, you better lock your car doors. You never know when someone's going to show up and rob you. But so anyways, they rifled through my stuff. They pulled all the crap out of my glove box. They pulled stuff up out of my console. They went through my spare suitcase and just dumped my clothes everywhere. It's really violating to like come to your car and see that a stranger has rifled through all your belongings and just pulled your stuff out. I was relieved because I knew that most of my stuff was in my book bag with me. Unfortunately, they did take a few things. They emptied out my change tray, which there's a lot of change in there. I mean, that's no big deal if it's someone who is needy and they can use that money, that change. Then I'm not going to worry that much about that. They stole an iPhone cord, which is replaceable, but they did grab my GoPro out of my car. The GoPro, I don't use the GoPro that often on this channel, to be all honest with you. I take it with me to film on roller coasters, primarily, where filming with a handheld camera would not be appropriate. Unfortunately, a large amount of theme parks do not like you to use GoPros. They will tell you no GoPros. Ask. Sometimes they are willing. I know the Busch Gardens and SeaWorld parks are very friendly. Knoebels has policies which allow you to use cameras in a safe way. But I'm getting off topic here. They stole my GoPro. So I was like, do I use it enough to even justify having a GoPro, to buying another one? And I went back and forth, and I decided that yes, there's definitely some roller coasters, some places that allow me to film that I still haven't been to. I want to have that option. I don't want to just not be able to film if I can do it safely. So I decided I was going to invest in another sports camera. Now, when I posted this on Facebook, I got some suggestions Some people said just go ahead, get the GoPro, it's easiest to use. Some people suggested something else, the DJI Osmo action camera. And I went online, I read reviews for both, looked at the prices, and I ended up going with the DJI Osmo action. First of all, it's a little cheaper than the model of GoPro I was looking at. You're gonna pay, I think, about maybe closer to $50 more for this. I think this camera was by itself just $200, which seems like a pretty good deal for what it does. Also, this was kind of the deciding factor. When I read reviews online or listened to reviews on YouTube, they said that this controls better than the GoPro, that it is more user-friendly, and just messing around with it, the buttons seem better. That's actually a problem I had with my GoPro. I didn't complain about my GoPro that much on camera, but I complained about it to myself a lot, that I could find the controls could be very unresponsive. A lot of times it would just cut off recording, and sometimes that's really frustrating when you only have one shot. I actually did a wrestling match with a GoPro camera on my head, hoping to get some good footage, and it just stopped recording, and I got nothing. So my GoPro was unreliable. I've heard that this is more reliable. The interface seems pretty good, and so I'll just slap it, turn it on, and let you guys see some of the footage. So this is my DJI Osmo sports camera. I think there might be some way to, I think it's got that little bit of a fisheye lens. I think I can actually change that. So just take a little look around the bunker, but let me know how the sound is, how the image is here. So this has got a front screen on it. You can actually flip back and forth if you want to use the front screen or the back screen. Now I'm using the front screen to do this in selfie mode. This doesn't look too bad, I don't think, at least from what I'm seeing right now. So yeah, I'm not the most technically minded person, so if any suggestions on how to use this camera, anything I need to keep in mind, please leave those comments in the comment section. Also, the other equipment story from my travels is Possum 3 hit a pole really hard when I was filming the world's saddest Paul Bunyan. And when I got it out, I was gonna actually, if you've been following my videos, I was hoping to get the GoPro out to film some of the giant items in Casey, Illinois. But when I got it out, it just wouldn't start. Everything looked normal, but when I have like the controller here, you pull down on these, and that was what starts the propeller. So just pull down on that. No reaction whatsoever. You can see it's taken a little bit of battle damage. Whereas one foot here, this foot got knocked off. I thought it scrambled its brains, but I don't know if its brains are in its foot. So I was in Casey. I was trying to get this going, and it just wouldn't go. I tried different batteries. I tried letting it cool down. About 2 weeks later, I pulled out of the car. Somehow, it actually had not been stolen. So the thief who stole my GoPro didn't steal my broken drone. But I just said, you know, before I throw this in the garbage, I should at least try it one more time. So I hooked everything up, and it went up into the sky, and I was so happy. I don't trust it fully. It took quite a clobber. I don't know why it wasn't starting in Casey. My only theory is it was near 90, if not over 90 degrees that day, everywhere I went. So I'm wondering if it just got overheated, if the batteries just got burned up real fast, and that could have affected the connection between the drone and the remote. Again, I'm not a technical person, so anyone who works with drones more than I do or knows more about drones more than I do, leave a comment section on what you think is wrong, if you think something's still wrong, because I don't know if I can trust. I'm going to use it, and I'm happy to have the drone where I can still use it, but I may try to be safe with it, try to fly safe, try to not fly as high or as far as I have in the past, because I don't know if I can fully trust it, but we'll see. And you know, give suggestions too. If this drone does finally wear out and I'm unable to use Possum 3, leave some suggestions on what you'd like Possum 4 to be. I didn't mean to talk about your imminent demise in front of you, but we gotta be prepared. Someday you're gonna want to retire, and when Possum 3 retires, what drone should Possum 4 be? But I figure I showed you how the DJI Osmo Action worked, so let's take a look at old Possum 3. So this would not work before. The remote, even if I pulled it down, it would not start. But if you look, now the remote was not working. Now the remote was not working at all before. I would flip down both of these like I'm supposed to, and the propellers wouldn't start. But let's give it a try right now. So the problem before was that when I would pull down these two levers that normally starts the propellers, it was not registering at all. But let's give it a try now. There we go. Got to be careful when flying indoors. Yeah, maybe we just need to take that down. And while we're in here, I have added a few small additions to the bunker. Had the gremlin that I purchased at Spooky Empire in Florida here on the theater seats, and I thought he looked lonely on the theater seats, so I added a mogwai and a flying monkey. This is a custom flying monkey I ordered off Etsy, and then this is actually a puppet made by the same company that has the license to make the puppets. Also wanted to just give a quick look at my cabinet of curiosities. I added in motion sensor lighting, so whenever you walk up, this lights up, and then when it's alone, the lights turn off, so that saves power. I removed the old lights I had in here. Let me see if I can open this up and show you guys. I removed the old lights, what was just like a lamp right here, and added in these sticky strip lights that are connected to the motion sensor. So I'm really happy with this, and really happy with how it looks, and it's always lit up when I'm in here, so I can see all my wonderful oddities. Oh no, do you see that skull just moving by itself? Also, let's feed the fish while we're here. So thank you, and just a reminder, if you like buying the pins, you like the Patreon, that's great, but I by no means require anyone to contribute any sort of money or financial assistance to me. The best thing you do is just watch the videos, subscribe if you like, it'll let you know when newer videos are out, and I do appreciate when people go back and look at some of the older videos that I worked very hard on, traveling the 48 continental United States. And some people are giving me crap in the comment section for saying 48 continental United States, saying that allegedly Alaska is in North America. I'll have my fact checkers work on that, but the people saying that I shouldn't say that, I should say the 48 contiguous United States. I can't say that word. That word is too hard for me, and I've always heard it. I've always heard it as 48 continental. I don't know if I was mishearing. Maybe people were saying 49. I always heard it 48 continental United States. Also the lower 48 states. You know, I'm not trying to annoy anyone, but it's so hard for me to say something different. You get it locked in your head. I have it locked in my head that it's the 48 continental United States. I know I didn't make that up, but how do you say it? Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you call the 48 states. What was I even talking about? 48 states. I've been to all of them. I have filmed roadside attractions, museums, amusement parks, haunted houses, and other fun stuff in all 48 of them. And I will be working on trying to get to the other 2 at some point. But in the meantime, check out some of those older videos. Subscribe to the channel. It'll let you know every day or 2 a new video will be out that you can enjoy. Thank you for all the support. And until next time, this one's in the bag.